Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Lulu Soul stream. I am Lulu Soul, and today we are actually working on some art. I am pulling up Spotify right now so that we can decide what kind of super cool beats we're going to be listening to this morning. This is the first time in a while I've actually managed to wake up in time and do this stream. Usually, my daughter wakes up way before I do, but I am hoping that this will be more of the normal feature because I definitely enjoy art in the mornings. I've got my art, I've got my kitty cat who is determined not to let you see her face, and I have my coffee out of my No Bucks cup. Ooh, I ran out of my favorite coffee, and so I'm drinking a darker espresso that my husband prefers. It's not my favorite, but it'll work for today. It'll work until we can get some new stuff. All right. I heard that Stream Beats is now royalty. Well, is now. Well, wait, no, Stream Beats has always been allowed. All right, so we're gonna listen to some Stream Beats. It's the lo-fi stuff that is now available for streaming. How do you like the forest? I'm streaming from the forest today. I'm not, you guys know I'm not, but I thought it would be a nice and calming background image. And let's get started. I'm actually doing, I did all this troubleshooting and I'm moving stuff all around again. Yeah, that's just kind of how I vibe, I guess. If you guys have trouble hearing me, if the music's too loud, if the music's not loud enough, if I'm too loud, if I'm not loud enough, please let me know. This is here for you guys. One of my favorite artists, Lavender Town, is doing a Draw This in Your Style challenge. And I'm here for that. Okay. Kind of bent over. So I've got those. Got a hunch in the shoulders. I'm kind of trying to keep the same pose, really. That she does. Got a super thin neck. Where her one of my biggest obstacles when I'm trying to draw people, I've noticed, is when I'm doing my base skeleton, I will often, well, that looks super exciting on the screen there. Let's get it a little bit closer to how it actually looks. There we go. But, I tend to draw my lines. See, the skeleton, the stick figure, when you're drawing characters as a base, is supposed to be the skeleton, right? So like, whoo. So like if I were to be like that, coming down to the arms, the stick isn't the actual arms. It's inside of the arms, like that, right? But I tend to put this, the actual sticks, kind of where I want the arms to be, and that hinders me a lot, I've noticed. And I hope you guys can still hear me. Woo! I did it again. I'm getting used to a lot of different stuff all at once, because that's how I flow. You see, I should have put the skeleton here, because the arm would go more like this. It doesn't help that this is like the hardest pose ever for me. Alright, we're gonna... Is this my select tool? Whoops. Like I said, I'm getting used to a lot of stuff. This is a new program. For one, I'm using Clip Studio Paint. Which I'm not overly used to. There we go, like that a little better. See, I'm using Clip Studio Paint, which I'm loving, by the way. Oh, hello, Hatter. Welcome in. Good to see you. I am loving Clip Studio Paint. I feel like I'm playing with the big boys, finally, with it. But it is a program I'm unfamiliar with. I'm used to Procreate. And at the same time, I'm used to my iPad, which you guys could probably tell I'm I'm definitely not using today, so. I think I'll add the little dude later. All right, this is kind of a base. All right, and now I'm going to come over here. I'm going to lower the opacity, and I'm going to create a new layer. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go here. I'm going to change the color that I'm sketching with. Let's see. Hatter says, don't mind me. I'm just here to hang and support. Oh, well, thank you. It is always good to see you, and it is always good to have your support. Oh, where'd my coffee go? It's all the way back here, and you can't see it. Kitty cat. I got a kitty cat. This is another little problem. See, it's supposed to be drawn in my style, But since I am looking directly at Lavender Town's reference, I'm automatically kind of trying to mimic her art style. And I'm used to my characters having a little more meat on them. Honestly, it's not a conscious thing. I've noticed that, I don't know if this goes true for every artist, but when I draw my characters, they tend to be a mixture of the body shape that I most often look at, which is my own, and the body shape I ideally would like to have. And so when I was younger, a lot of my characters had humongous tatas, like huge boobies, way too big, and itty bitty waists. But I was also much thinner at that time. And now, I am not thin. So the body that I see the most often when I look in the mirror is not thin. Which is fine. But it means that almost like subconsciously, I guess, my characters tend to be a little bit, just a little bit on the heavier side. Which again, there's nothing wrong with that. It's kind of... There's her keyboard. Oh, I love it. She's got the mouse. Mouse is kind of like a tail. Kind of swooping around. See, where's my mouse? There we go. Hello, I wanted to make a procrastination joke, but maybe I'll try again tomorrow. I love it. I love it. You definitely got me there. Hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Maybe I'll try again tomorrow. That is exactly my brand of humor. I love it. If it is morning for you, good morning. If it is later in the day for you, good afternoon, good evening, whichever one. Whatever brought you here with good vibes and happy art. Happy art, good vibes. Good art, happy vibes. Nah, happy art, good vibes. Let's see. And this character has a little bit of a rounder face. Okay, I swear things aren't as quite as thin as they look in the image. Let's see if I can. There we go. That's a little closer to how it actually looks. Woo. My eyes tend to be much thinner, much smaller than Lavender Town's. I think I would say that her eyes are very stylistic to her. Very unique. I love watching her draw them. Whereas I, on the other hand, I tend to draw out my eyes and then inevitably move them around. Slipped. Let's see, it's after lunch. I just had... Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm worried about trying to pronounce that. Focaccia? It's an oven-baked bread topped with red onion cheese and olive oil with cocktail sausage and beans. And ooh. Oh my goodness, that sounds absolutely delicious. Earl Grey tea. Ooh, you have got it, my friend. That sounds lovely. Focaccia? Focaccia? Oh. Basically upscale beans on toast. I love it. Oh, I'm gonna have to try that one day. That just sounds delicious. I don't know about the face. Is focaccia something that you eat often? Other alternatives is sea salt, rosemary, and extra virgin olive oil with a hint of garlic and herbs. Ooh. You writing a recipe book? Because I know a few people who would be interested. Ah, that sounds delicious. You know, we're just gonna get rid of the whole face. Whole face is gonna go. I'm gonna redo it. Oh, you have it as a treat. Nice. Good morning, Joe. Welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. And I'd have to say the only thing that would give me pause would be the red onion, but I'm not accustomed. I don't like raw onions. Love cooked onions. Oh my goodness, I could destroy cooked onions, but raw onions. There's something about the texture that throws me off. It's like biting into something with the texture of an apple and expecting an apple taste and not getting an apple taste, I think is what it is. I think that's what gets me. How are you this morning, Joe? Something about the face. I'm not really happy with the face. Eeh. The onions are usually cooked. Okay. Oh, then never mind. There's nothing. I have no qualms. I'm gonna have to try that. Good morning, Faith. Yes, it is super early. See, I want to kind of... Maybe if I frame... You see, I can better answer that question when my English breakfast blend is done. Ah, your coffee. Well, first, when I read English breakfast, I was like, all right, let's go. We're doing the sausage, we're doing the toast, we're doing the egg. Oh, the egg, that perfectly runny egg. Let's see, what is it? What is the English breakfast I'm used to? Kielbasa sausage, or that's what we do. We do kielbasa sausage here. Yes, I do know the English breakfast tea, but the first thing... Oh, tea, not coffee. Tea, that's right. That makes more sense. Follow age? What is a follow age? Is that gauging the age of the followers in my chat? Is that a command I should have? I've never seen that before. Faith says, I have full reception, but I have to watch the stream at 160 to prevent lag. Oh no, I'm sorry. I will have to work on fixing that for you in the future. She's got really spiky hair. Yes, it's a command. What does this command normally do? Because if it is something people like, I can definitely add it in. Faith, you're going to be limping around at work? What's going on, my dude? Are you okay? Ah, Rose, hey, good morning, yo! Hello, you'll be lurking while I'm working, but got you tabbed up. Well, thank you so much. For anyone who likes some really awesome roguelike video games, you should definitely check out Rose here. Most recently playing Hades. Super fun streamer. Very, very animated. Very nice. Super fun to watch. Let's see. Usually tells the length of time someone has followed. Okay, look. So one of the first, no, it wasn't the first one. I think it was the second or the third time I stepped into your stream, Jose, was when you were placing yourself into a hot tub. And it was magnificent and everything I needed at that point in my life that I did not know existed. Let's see. Oh my gosh, you got at least one command works. Let's see. Tells the length of time someone has followed. I wonder how I can try to set that up. Let's see. I imagine that would be with Streamlabs. Let's see. Commands. Oh, there it is. Confirm. Okay, now try. Okay, it might not work for me because I can't follow myself. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, that's awesome. I probably thanked you when you began following me, but I'm going to thank you again. It's so good to see you in the chat. I am very honored that you are stopping by again. And you know what? Just for you. Let's do... Now do nothing is also a command. Let's see. Not much of a stream watcher. I play more games and not everyone is on when I actually go on Twitch. Oh. Let's give you a shout out too then. Let's see. Am I following? Let's see. Oh, it doesn't look like you've done any streams lately. Do you know what? I will give you a follow and keep an eye out for when I see you live. I would love to catch one of your streams if I'm up. Faith, yes, Reese the cat. Reese. Reese the cat. I should add in more Reese the cat commands. Shouldn't I, baby? Oh, I see. Well, you have a new follower. Kit emojis? Oh, that would be cute. I can do kit emojis. You want some emojis based on you, baby? She's neutral. Well, if you aren't on here very often, I am even more honored that you have decided to stop by for my stream. Appreciate the cat. Meow, meow, meow. Oh no, now the do nothing command does something. The fabric of space and time will collapse in on itself. Time's just a big ball of timey-wimey something. Let's see, Faith says, I have a few ideas for you to use as inspiration if you'd like. I will always say yes to inspiration and ideas. Inspirational ideas. Let's see, where did my reference go? There it is. Oh, here's her ear. That'll help me. Oh, got an elf. I'm not sure. Is it a USB? Oh, she's got 2 ears. I'm not really sure what these are. I think it's an on-off switch, but we're gonna do USB drives. Or little batteries. Batteries would work too. Okay, T is in me. Everything is right in the universe. Oh, what about the multiverse? Ah, the big brains. We've got some big brain stuff right there. Sheer madness there. There we go. It's more of a fuss. Kind of give her Spinel-like eyelashes. Let's see. Joe says, but once I have my pancakes and crispy bacon, things will begin to subside there too. Ooh. Universe is part of the multiverse. If something is wrong with the multiverse, then it may affect the universe. Oh. Now we're getting into a multiverse theory, aren't we? Oh, okay. Zeros and ones. There we go. I just want to drink my tea. It's too early for that much responsibility. Anyone heard of the game called Demi Kids? It's part of the Shin Megami Tensei universe. Not many people have heard of the game. No, I've never heard of that one. But my introduction to the Megami Tensei games was Persona 3. So anything earlier than that, I'm not going to know it. Well, that was exciting. Yep, as usual, we're gonna move this everything down. This is realistically why I should put the face on a completely different layer. So what is this game about? This Demi Kids. Let's see. Joe says, if you haven't seen these Vin Diesel memes, you should check them out. They are hilarious. I'm not going to lie. I don't know which Vin Diesel memes you mean. And let's see. Recruiting demons, mainly. Fusing them, saving the world from time corruption. Okay, so, you know, the normal plot stuff. And I'm going to have to ask you how you pronounce your username. I can try, but we've been down that road already with your lunch. And I do not want to butcher anybody's name. Kipriagia, or Kip for short. We will go with Kip because it is almost 9 in the morning my time. Which realistically isn't that early, but shh, we're gonna pretend. No. Are clips allowed in chat? I believe so. I don't think I have them blocked in any way. Oh, noes. Oh, noes. I'll pause the music and I'll click it. Ah, well, that was exciting. That was exciting. I love it. Thank you. Oh my god, speaking of butchering names, you may not remember this, but my first Friday Night Magic, where we met at Atlantis, the girl totally butchered my name and pronounced it. Oh no! Always clipping the most important things. I love it. Darky. What? Which girl? Was this Portsmouth? Just, you know, shouting out places. Was it me? Did I do it? Because I worked at Atlantis. Was I a player or was I the one that butchered your name? I might have been the one that butchered your name. But I think if I would have butchered it, I would have pronounced it Dark-Q, not Darky. Let's see. I'm Marvel Comics' most useless superhero. Let's see. Joe says, yeah, I had to wear that for years. It was P-Town. I was playing. We played in the first round. I'm trying to remember, because there weren't that many females who have actually worked in P-Town, so I'm trying to remember who it could have been. I wonder. Well, I'm glad it seemed to not be a horrible memory for you. Wait, we played in the first round? Who won? Did you win or did I win? I think she was just helping out the night because I never saw her again. Yeah, I have no idea. Do you remember any of the other people that worked there at the time? That might help me gauge. I think she was just helping out. Let's see, I won. I didn't fully understand how to play, and I want to say you were playing some red-white aggro deck. Yeah, that sounds like me. And please don't take offense at my lack of memory. When I am relatively new to somewhere, it tends to take me a little while before I can really identify places and people. If that makes sense. Like I had, I don't know if you remember her, but Katie Human came up to me once I started working in the other Atlantis location around the time Robbie... Okay, it might have been Kevin's wife. Because I remember she helped out every once in a while. I have very few like retained memories of before I started working for Atlantis, and most of the time that I was playing at Atlantis, like I started working shortly, very, very shortly before Kevin left, and I didn't work with Robbie until he came back years later. So, but yeah, I've had people come up to me and like be like, yeah, we had an entire conversation. We talked for most of the night, and I've been like, I'm really sorry. I don't have a lot of those memories retained. Because my I guess midterm memory isn't great. So like the things I remember, I can remember very, very vividly, but a lot of it I don't. back when Jace the Mind Sculptor was wreaking havoc through standard. That I remember. Let's see, if I was playing red and white, that was Boros. That was probably... I think that was the first deck I built on my own, actually. I was really proud of that deck. And it was funny because I put a lot of time and energy into building that deck. And I beat this one guy. It was not you. I distinctly remember that it was not you. Because I don't think he would have been that rude anyway. But there was this one dude who looked at me and gave me the phrase, you win because your boyfriend built your decks. And that I found partially hilarious, considering it was the first deck that I was playing that nobody had built my deck. I built my deck. I hadn't even used a, at the time I wasn't even using the deck building lists. It was all straight from memory. Or not from memory, but straight from just, these are the cards that I have. I'm going to put cards together and make it. And up until that point, I remember that I'd really looked up to that guy, because when we played previously, ironically enough, with decks that my, at the time, boyfriend had built me, I always had a lot of fun playing him. And I felt kind of betrayed after he made that comment. Like, what I thought was a friendship was kind of a lie. I don't know. It was one of the very, very rare times playing Magic in that area that I felt like someone was looking at me differently because of my gender. Today's story time with Lulu Soul. Sounds like he had high levels of sodium in his system. Yeah. I don't know, maybe he was just having a really bad day that night. I don't know. But if I could choose memories to keep, I would have much preferred a different one. But I'm sure that in my lifetime, I have said things to people that were, to me, just an offhanded comment. And to them, resonated most of their life. This episode of Storytime with Lulu Soul is sponsored by Doggy. I did it again. Actually, let's see. You booped me in Discord. Oh, noes. You did. You did boot me in Discord. Oh my god, they're adorable. You did boop me in Discord. Thank you for the boop. Let's see. Chris was there that night and he said the look on my face was absolutely priceless. I love it. Might be also a little late, but we should maybe not be using people's first and last names in chat. I don't know if they would appreciate it. I don't know if there's anyone here who could like find them or care, or if they would even care, but... Though I do love how, like, a lot of the workers at Atlantis were first and last names. And that's just how we knew them. That's what we said. How we addressed them. That's me. I don't know what people referred to me as. Was it just Kayla? Or was I... Ooh. It's Kayla Grubbs, then. It's probably best if I was not a first and last name. See, the angel one I call Luvica. I call the fairy one Copelli, and the other one is called Destry. Those are not the game's default names. I gave the nicknames. Oh, I love it. I love it. I just started playing Monster Hunter Stories, and you can name the monsters, and I'm super excited about that. Merge down with that. There we go. You know, I didn't know your name for a couple of years. Really? Was I just like that Atlantis chick? Or that chick from Atlantis? When will they bring out Monster Cuddler? Ooh, that would be fun. I mean, Monster Hunter Stories is kind of like Monster Cuddler. Should really be called Monster Rider Stories, but you know, what else? Yeah, actually. You know what? I'll take it. Though I was, when we were in town most recently, when I stopped by, it looks like the dynamic... I mean, this wasn't P-Town, this was Norfolk. But the dynamic has changed quite a bit. One of the women working there, I should say, I know. But there was... I'm pretty sure at least one other woman working there that I've never seen before. I mean, it's been years. I mean, I didn't know you, and I didn't know anyone that knew you, and I felt like asking who raised questions of why do you want to know? That's fair, I guess. I mean, you could have also just been like, hey, my name's Joe, what's your name? I hear that tends to work out pretty well. But yeah, there's a lot more ladies at least working. I know when I was there or when I actually like was a patron of the store a few years ago, the female ratio had increased. I mean, we played Magic together. Like, it's not creepy to introduce yourself when you're playing a game of Magic. Like, just don't hit on them. Just be like, hey, this is my name, what's your name? But when I'm going to a comic store, I'm also going there to socialize, especially if I'm playing in a tournament. So like when it comes to like making friends, that's kind of a lot of the time that's what I'm there for. Like I want to get to know people. I want to find friends. And it was no different back then. Like I grew up in a tiny town, so I didn't have a lot of friends, didn't know a lot of people that were interested in the same things I was. And then when I was introduced to Atlantis, like all of a sudden here were all of these people that liked a lot of the same things I did, and I was just like, honestly, I was so awestruck. Especially the people that worked there. Like, totally celebrity'd them. I literally only played that one game and I was still under the effect of the Darky fiasco. How did we end up Facebook friends then? That's what I'm curious about. I guess it was through the everybody adds everybody phase or something. People you may know was like, oh, it's her. That's her name. Let's see. Kip says it's not a good idea to introduce yourself in a public toilet. It makes things awkward. That is true. I would avoid introducing oneself while in a public toilet. I don't know many people who go to the bathroom to socialize. That doesn't mean they don't exist. Like, it could be a super social bathroom for all I know. Let's see, the skirt has really adorable ruffles. Let's see. To be fair, when did you learn my name? I learned your name, if I'm going to be completely honest, when we started talking about 13 Reasons Why. I knew you were someone from Atlantis and that I had interacted with you. But names have never been my strong suit to begin with. I remember quite a bit about conversations I've had with someone. But if you were to ask me their name later, I may not be able to tell you. Which amused my husband greatly when he was not my husband at the time, obviously. Because it took me forever to spell his name correctly. Much less learn it. And boy, howdy, does he love reminding me of that. And of course there's the creepy guy. Let's see, Kip says, no one can learn my name because I do not exist. Okay, okay. Since you keep asking, it's Bobu Bobu guy? Like Bobo 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 Bobo? See, what is everyone's go-to breakfast dish? It's a good question. For me, I would have to say... Let's go for a country fried steak with biscuits and... Okay, so I'm a little weird. I have a lot of different... For someone who spent most of my life avoiding breakfast foods, I actually have a few different breakfast favorites depending on scenario, right? So if I can eat from Hardee's, it is going to be Hardee's biscuit and gravy, hands down. Love it. Hardee's biscuit and gravy, 2 biscuits, just gravy. Delicious. See, I like porridge, but with something different in it each time. Ooh. I don't think I've ever actually had porridge. But if I am at my grandmother's house, my go-to is grits, which I think is like porridge. But I'm not sure. But I can never get my grits like my grandmother, like my Nana. So the go-to breakfast in our household is Spam, eggs, and rice. Ooh, sometimes honey, chocolate hazelnut, or mixed fruit. Mmm. I don't hate it. I sure like it. I don't hate it. Let's see, Joe says, I didn't develop a taste for grits until I was already a man. Ugh, I cannot do cream of wheat. I cannot do cream of wheat, and I cannot do oatmeal. Can't do it. Like, Smells great. Cannot eat it. I've tried. I've tried off and on my entire life, and I can't do it. See, Kip says, or mixed nuts, or nuts with chocolate. So many things go, and I could be here all day. Well, I am going to take a short break, probably about 10 minutes. and might actually get me something to eat, who knows. And providing my child does not wake up between now and then, I will be back. Oh, well, I'll stay for the question. Okay, I have a question. This may impact our friendship. All right, well, I can stay for this question. No, no, I do not put sugar in my grits. Salt and butter. I like my grits to be savory. Salt and butter with crispy bacon and sometimes an egg. Oh, I really want that now. I don't think we have any bacon though. And I will see your response when I get back. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go on a brief break. Oh no, it's in. You guys will see an ad break, but that'll last only about a minute. And like I said, I'll probably be gone for about 10 minutes. And I'm back with a cat. Hey, baby. Wanna go to your bed? Okay. It's much more stable than it seems. Go. You sent me something while I was gone? Was it the memes? Because I saw this. It was the memes, right? The memes? Yes. Oh, hello, Kiji. Got both cats in here. One of them you'll probably never see, though. She's a... Oh, that's a lot of lotion. Yeah, those are really cute. I'm guessing it's based off like one of his latest movies or something. A lot of lotion. Screen borked. Oh no! Welcome back. I'm sorry, your screen borked. Let's see, pen. G pen. Well, you missed telling us what your favorite breakfast item is. His character, the Fast and Furious movie, is all about family values. Okay. Ah, that's not what I meant to do at all. Oh bollocks! I did not put this into a time lapse. I'm so used to Procreate. I mean, it's not too late, right? I've got my line art down. File, time lapse. Oh, it is hit to record. I missed breakfast? Well, what do you normally... Wait, you missed it as in you forgot to eat? Or you missed it as in you missed talking about it? Because it's not too late to talk about it. You can still tell us about it. Oh, it's auto-saving. Let's see. Faith says, well, I barely understood what you said. I missed due to people making noise over here, but it sounded like you said missed breakfast. Oh, no. Joe says, I like my grits the same way you do, except I like to mix in crumbles of breakfast sausage. I'm not a huge fan of breakfast sausage. I don't, it's too... I realize what I'm about to say. It tends... don't even want to say. It tends to be too seasoned for me. It's too much going on with breakfast sausage. Faith says, but I did forget to eat, mostly cause too much pain. Thanks, knee. Oh, buddy. Have you been to, I don't know if you told me or not earlier already, but have you had your knee looked at by medical? Let's see. Faith says, yeah, I was gonna go to the doctor earlier today, but we have 3 people in the shop today. Well, you'll have even less people in the shop if your knee's blown out and you end up causing yourself further damage. You know, I should probably just look at a USB port. I've got to have one somewhere. There's got to be one somewhere. There is. Hello, little background picture. Oh, she ran away. There we go. Huzzah! What does my phone say? You know, I will say I really enjoy Harris Heller's music. Faith says, on the upside, the computer in this part of my work has most of my D&D notes, so I can make adjustments as needed there. Are you allowed to do that? All right, we're going to get on with the rest of my day. Okay, Joe, thank you for stopping by. It was really good to see you. Nice reminiscing with you. Thank you for the breakfast talk, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Faith says we're allowed our own personal files and each of us doesn't dabble in each other's stuff. And I use Microsoft Word and Excel for my stuff, so let's shrug. Fair enough, fair enough. It's actually really cool. Let's see, by the way, if you and the husband are wanting to try out a campaign, do you want a theme for it? What would the theme options be? And I'm very interested in trying out a campaign. I don't think he's lurking still, but Hatter could actually give a good rundown for you on how we are playing the tabletop Wonderland. Being as he was our most recent DM. Before the shoes fell off. Let's see, I have no restrictions for themes, only restrictions to class combos like Monk, Barbarian, multi-class doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so we've played one D&D campaign since we've been together. So I don't know what themes are available. Like, I don't know what entirely you mean by themes. When I say theme, I mean, what do you want me to make the plot and story kind of about? It'd be a seafaring adventure, a monster slaying story, a murder mystery of sorts, superhero villain origin story. I don't know. I know I personally am not super interested in like the murder mystery type things. Heck, I have a Power Rangers game going currently in one game and a Kingdom Hearts one for another. So are you not strictly to the Dungeons and Dragons-esque thing? I don't know. I think some form of urban fantasy might be fun. Good morning. That, my friends, is my notice to say goodbye for the morning.
Hi.
Because my little fairy is awake. You wanna wait? Oh, they're saying hi. Faith says, Evie. What do you want for breakfast? We were talking about breakfast today. Cereal? Okay, do you know what you need to do to get cereal? You need to go put on big girl panties and brush your stinky teeth. You might have already put on big girl panties, but I know you haven't brushed your teeth. Alright, and for that, my friends, we're going to jump into a raid. I think we're gonna raid somebody. But this is our progress so far. I will likely be working on this off stream because there's a deadline for the challenge. Before you go, alright, before I go. Aw, thank you. Oh, I didn't get the alert. I wonder why. Sad face. I tested them out and everything. But thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Lots and lots. Let's see. We're gonna kill this Voltify. But I tested them like right before. Like it didn't even pop up. That's so strange. I tested them and everything. Oh well. Let's see. Let's go. I don't know either. Go to art. Okay, so we're gonna raid this person, I think. Commercial. It gets me every time. Oh, you're gonna go to work? Actually we're not gonna do a raid then. Not today. Not today. No raids right now. But yes, so hopefully I can keep this up and I'll be back with more art tomorrow morning. I should not be streaming tonight. I may though. I've been really enjoying Monster Hunter, so that'll depend on how my evening goes. Yeah. But either way, I will see you next time. Bye, guys.